You find yourself distracted, scrolling endlessly, even after setting strict schedules and goals. What if you could train your brain to focus intensely without relying on willpower? In this video, I'll share 5 scientifically proven techniques backed by neuroscience that will transform your ability to concentrate in just 30 days. I discovered these techniques when I struggled to finish projects on time, despite working 12-hour days. Research shows that focus isn't about willpower, it's about the systems and habits you build. The problem is, most people try to force concentration, which leads to burnout and frustration. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to train your brain to enter deep focus automatically, even if you've always been easily distracted. Let's dive in. Most people don't know this, but breaking work into tiny chunks can supercharge focus without exhaustion. Microblocks are short, uninterrupted periods of work. Think 25 to 50 minutes, followed by a 5 to 10-minute break. This isn't new, it's the core principle behind the Pomodoro technique. Research from the University of Illinois found that attention starts dropping after just 20 minutes of continuous work. By using microblocks, your brain stays in peak attention mode without fatigue. Your dopamine system rewards completion, reinforcing focus automatically. Japanese knowledge workers have used similar methods for decades to avoid burnout while remaining highly productive. First, decide on your microblock length. 25 minutes is perfect to start. Second, remove distractions, phone in another room, notifications off. Third, work on a single task until the timer rings. Fourth, take a short break, stretch, drink water, but avoid screens. For instance, instead of grinding through a 2-hour report, try 4 focused 25-minute blocks. You'll get more done and feel less drained. But that's not all. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Your environment shapes focus more than willpower ever could. Environmental anchors are subtle cues in your workspace that signal to your brain, it's time to focus. This can be a specific desk setup, a certain playlist, or even a scent like peppermint. Studies from Stanford University show our brains form habits based on cues in our surroundings. Every time you see your anchor, your brain releases attention-boosting chemicals automatically. It's the difference between forcing concentration and your environment triggering it effortlessly. First, choose a single focus spot and make it clutter-free. Second, pick one sensory cue, music, scent, or lighting, that you'll use only while working. Third, keep all focus-related tools at this spot. For instance, instead of working anywhere in the house, only work at your anchor desk. Over time, your brain will switch on focus when you sit there. This brings me to the next secret. This next one is crucial. Just like muscles, your focus can be trained progressively. Attention stretching involves gradually increasing the length of uninterrupted focus. Start with small increments, then stretch longer each day. Research from the University of California found that practicing sustained attention strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that controls focus. Over time, even distractions become less tempting. It works because repeated practice builds attention endurance, similar to training your body for running. First, set a baseline. How long can you focus today without interruption? Second, add 5 extra minutes each session. Third, track progress visually with a chart or app. Fourth, reward yourself after every milestone, like a short walk or snack. For instance, if you can currently focus 20 minutes, aim for 25 tomorrow, then 30 the next week. Your brain adapts gradually without relying on willpower. But wait, there's more to this. Most people think multitasking boosts productivity, but it destroys focus. The one-task rule is simple. Focus on a single high-priority task until completion or until your microblock ends. Research from Harvard Business Review found that switching tasks can cost up to 40% of efficiency. Focusing on one task prevents cognitive load, allowing deeper engagement. Your brain enters flow state much faster. The Japanese term shokunin describes mastering one craft fully before moving on, a principle that's centuries old. First, prioritize your most important task for the day. Second, remove all distractions, close tabs, silence notifications, inform others you're unavailable. Third, commit to finishing it or reaching a defined micro-block goal. For example, instead of replying to emails while writing a report, dedicate 50 minutes solely to writing. This builds extreme focus muscles. This brings me to a strategy that takes your focus to the next level. Most people don't realize that constant digital interruptions are the biggest enemy of focus. Strategic digital dieting is about intentionally controlling your digital consumption. It's not quitting apps entirely, it's using them strategically. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that frequent notifications reduce attention span and increase stress. Your brain is constantly shifting from task to task, which erodes focus endurance. By controlling inputs, you create deep work windows that allow full cognitive engagement. First, schedule email and social media checks to fixed times. Second, use Do Not Disturb mode during focus blocks. Third, batch similar digital tasks together to minimize context switching. Fourth, track and reduce mindless scrolling. Replace it with micro-break activities. For instance, instead of checking Instagram 15 times a day, check it only after completing 2 micro-blocks. Your brain will reward focus naturally. Now, let's talk about the final, most transformative habit. Most people skip reflection, but it's where extreme focus compounds. Daily reflection involves reviewing what you accomplished and planning your next day's focus blocks intentionally. Research from MIT shows reflection strengthens metacognition, your brain's ability to monitor attention. By planning your focus intentionally, you train your mind to anticipate and resist distractions. This works because your brain craves clarity and structure. First, at day's end, review completed focus blocks. Second, note distractions and how you overcame them. Third, set 2 to 3 focus priorities for tomorrow. Fourth, visualize yourself successfully completing them. For instance, instead of jumping into work blindly, spend 5 minutes planning tomorrow's micro-blocks. This small habit multiplies focus over 30 days. Let's quickly review what we covered today. Number 1. Micro-blocks. Short bursts. Prevent burnout and supercharge attention. Number 2. Environmental anchors. Your surroundings can automatically trigger focus. Number 3. Attention stretching exercises. Gradually build your focus endurance. Number 4. The one-task rule. Single tasking creates deep flow. Number 5. Strategic digital dieting. Control interruptions. Regain cognitive energy. Number 6. Daily reflection and focus planning. Compounding your focus over time. Remember, focus isn't about willpower. It's about building the right habits and systems. You have everything you need to train your brain to concentrate deeply. The only difference between scattered distraction and extreme focus is consistent application of these techniques. Don't wait until procrastination ruins your results. Start with a single 25-minute micro-block today. I promise you, 30 days from now, your concentration will feel completely transformed. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. Subscribe for more productivity strategies. Drop a comment telling me which technique you'll try first, and check out this video next for advanced focus hacks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.